Chavez. MK Chavez is a Black Latinx writer, educator, and curator. Chavez is the co-director of the Berkeley Poetry Festival, co-curator of lyrics and Dirges, Wednesdays, and teaches and supports writers at Ouroboros Writing Lab. Chavez writes about identity, human injustices, environmental degradation, horror films, magic, and ritual. Dear Animal, check it out back there. Chavez's first full collection won the Pen Oakland Josephine Miles Award. Other books include Mothermorphosis, the lyric essay chapbook, A Brief History of the Selfie, and Virgin Eyes. You can find Chavez's most recent work among the trees in Golden Gate Park, the Voices for the Trees project. So let's welcome up.
It's wonderful to be here, and I love Poetry Month because I get to see some of my favorite writers performing, and some of them performing tonight. I also want to just take a moment to acknowledge Kevin for all the work that he does, not just in Poetry Month, but every month. And I think that organizers often give the attention and the thanks they deserve. Thank you, Kevin. I really liked your prompt to bring an ancestor, to like even think about who inspires us, who has inspired us in the past. And there's so many people that have inspired me. And I decided to bring Marosa de Giorgio, who is an Uruguayan poet. And I liked what you said, Kevin, about how, you know, that gap, that it breaches a gap. And sometimes when we read them, it feels like I can't quite put words to why it connects, but I know, and I feel seen. And I'm just going to read an excerpt of 5 poems that are all untitled, that are part of a work. When I was an owl, I observed everything with my hot and cold pupils. No being, no thing was lost on me. I floated above anyone walking in the fields, my double cape open, my white legs half open like a woman. And before I let out the petrifying scream, all fled to the gold mountain, to the mountain of shadows, saying, in that thing in midair is a star. But also, I was a girl there in the house. Mama kept the mystery to herself and looked at God, weeping. And I decided to share her because not a lot of folks know who she is or about her. Let's see. It as a new hit apocalyptic TV series. On Thursdays, I'm a terror. The anxieties have built a sweet hereafter. We love an Armageddon. Life is more magical when it's monstrous. In the long hours before I could give myself over to the nightmare, a woman said to me, the gall of that woman showing up looking like a welfare mom, her hair undone and badly dressed. I could only say, in another annihilation, it was me. I was the welfare mom. I wore that label with spite, and I always looked good. The woman and I stared at each other like split gills, spiking electrodes at each other. On Friday, the world forgets its cruelty. Ophir cordyceps unilaterus reign. And in this make-believe world, we come together or turn into belligerent fungi. The survivalist finds love amongst bottles, bombs, and bottle caps of the mycelia apocalypse. And I wonder into the mirror, what will become of me? Will I explode dark orange and red, glabreth, now that I have fruited? And what of the living, all that can be felt and seen? Why, yes, I am watching The Last of Us. All right. Wesera. Oh, so all my poems are based on horror. You'll see. But there are no spoilers, I don't think. Wesera, or Bone Woman. Pure gold virgin looms. Shed yourself to the bone, conforming, contorting, good girl. Bones reconfigure for the purpose of fitting in. The roll, the house, the cleaning, the chasm, the hollowed out mouth, the missing tongue. Nature gnaws from the inside, and stone is wasted into sand. This consumption may return you to dust, broken down, but not gone. In celebration, we crack our knuckles, we rack the relic, we are marimacha strong, not made only to raise criaturas. We build things and eat of the wolf, which is the self. Why is it so hard to accept that caretaker is not tattooed into the groove of a woman's rib? Wesera is searching the lacune, each mystery of the body, singing wolf. There is a woman that belongs. Oh, let's see. Okay. I have two more. Letter from Rosemary's Baby. In her red room, I emerge among poppy heads that populate wallpaper. Mother dreams that her bed is floating on a vast ocean. I watch how they undress her, this vessel, this woman undone. I pick her because she's sacrilegious and sleeping with Satan. I approve of her short hair and mini skirts. My mother is eating raw meat and upsetting the neighbors. I am the unexpected, the leading role in hot pink, I'm mass hysteria, the little nightmare, men making decisions about women's bodies. I'm primal, I'm baby gaze. Mother loves me like Mary, who doesn't need Joseph. I bring woe wherever I go. I love a single mother, all to myself. And I brought this one particularly because it really did make me think of the sensuality in Madrosa's work. Carnivorous. You, the uninvited, should have said no to the sleepover. You knew you hungered to eat her up. Tongue to skin, skin to meat, meat to bone. When someone looks at you that way, innervation sets off the spongy tissue, makes you alive from the inside out. Love, hemiapoiosis, that tangy feeling. Learn not to fear it. Feed it like a baby crow. Thank you so much.